In November, the American people sent us all here to Congress with one clear mandate: to lower costs, to make life easier for working families, to ensure that no one in this country has to choose between putting food on the table and keeping the lights on. I came to this floor 49 days ago with a similar poster. Now here we are again, 81 days into this session of Congress, and I return with the exact same message. Nearly 3 months in, and what do we have to show for our work? Not one vote, not one serious effort from Republican leadership of this House to tackle rising costs for struggling families. Nothing to lower grocery prices, bring down the cost of gas or prescription drugs, help parents afford childcare, or support seniors who are worried about their retirement. President Trump promised to lower costs on day one. He has now failed to deliver on his day one promise for 64 consecutive days. Making matters worse, costs are anything but lower. Instead, the reality is grocery prices are rising, inflation is up, and the stock market is unstable. In fact, rather than lowering costs, the Trump administration is actively promoting policies that are poised to drive up costs even higher. The Trump tariffs alone will increase costs for the average family by as much as $2,000 per year, simply to buy essentials like gas and groceries. God forbid your family need a new car or a home renovation in the near future. Making matters even worse, as prices go up, safety nets for our most vulnerable families are poised to be slashed under this reckless Republican budget. I voted no because it cuts hundreds of billions of dollars in funding for SNAP and Medicaid, which means children will go hungry, seniors will lose care, and people with disabilities will be left behind, period. And you don't have to take my word for it. The Congressional Budget Office issued a letter on March 5th where they reinforced that the math is conclusive. Major cuts are the only way to meet the requirements of the Republican House budget resolution. The American people are tired of the political theater. They're simply asking for solutions. But this administration and extreme Republicans have offered no real plans, no real solutions, just more empty promises with painful cuts and a whopping federal deficit increase looming on the horizon. That's why I've been tracking congressional inaction day after day after day on my social media, because families in Maryland and across the country cannot afford to waste any more time. So here we are on the House floor once again, calling on House leadership to bring real legislation to this floor that will start delivering results for our constituents. The good news is there's no shortage of legislative proposals that will help accomplish this. For example, I'm proud to have co-sponsored bills that will provide immediate relief by strengthening and modernizing the child and earned income tax credits, expanding paid leave, providing penalty-free retirement withdrawals, and giving Americans more financial flexibility in these tough times. These aren't partisan bills. These are common sense solutions. And yet, House leadership refuses to bring a single one forward for a vote. Mr. Speaker, I will not stop calling for action. Our families in Maryland and across the country demand it, and they deserve it. I will not stop until we do what we were sent here to do: lower costs and build a better future for every American. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The chair